Hello and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. My name is Amy and I am a program assistant with Baggett, and I had this plan of what we were going to chat about today, and this is what happens, and life happens and things change. So today I changed my mind and we're going to talk about a little something different, because earlier this week my life got a little crazy. My little doggie is not doing so well at the moment. She was scheduled for surgery already, but we need to move up the date because she's having some complications. And when my little baby is not doing well, mommy is not doing well. And what that means is I'm not getting very good sleep. And when I don't get good sleep, I'm not a very nice person. So I thought, you know what? That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about sleep. I actually had another friend who had emailed me, I think last week, saying that she has a friend going through cancer treatment who's struggling with sleeping, getting enough sleep while going through chemo and that. And I thought, let's chat about that. First of all of us need our sleep. Why is sleep so important? Well, it has a lot of benefits. I mean, first of all, as I mentioned earlier, it keeps us from being maybe quite as crabby. So it can improve our relationships. Just right there, we can improve our relationships just by getting enough sleep. It also boosts our immune system, so it helps us fight off all sorts of those little things that are going around. But even more important, it can help us lower the risk of some of those major diseases like diabetes and heart disease. So also very important for that. It helps us with our focus. If you've ever tried to work or go to school with a lack of sleep, it can be difficult to stay focused on your tasks. And often you're looking back going, what was I in the middle of doing? And you can't remember, or you can't finish it. I know there's been tests done where they have people try and do certain tasks on a lack of sleep and how long it takes them, and it always takes a little extra time. Something a lot of people might not realize is that it can also help with maintaining and even losing weight. So kind of going back to that decision making, I'm a person who has struggled with my weight a lot in the past, and one of those things I do when I'm tired, I don't take a nap. I eat something. And I don't generally tend to choose, an apple when I'm tired. So it can help actually in that way, but it helps in other ways too. So it can help us make a little bit healthier choices overall, because we're thinking a little more clearly, but it does help in weight maintenance. Now, that's all great. We can know that, right? Sleep is good for us. We know sleep is good for us. We know we need it, but some of us still struggle. Some of us maybe can fall asleep, but then we wake up during the night and then we can't go back to sleep. Others just can't sleep at all. So there's a few things that we can do to maybe kind of help with that. And you can pick and choose if you want to share with us in the chat your thoughts, comment on here something that you've done that's helped you. Of course, there's always things like melatonin and medications that your doctors can prescribe. So, I mean, that's something you need to talk to your doctor about. We're going to talk about other things kind of on the side that you can do that are just simple. One of the first things is get exercise during the day. A lot of people don't realize that you will sleep better if you are active during the day. If you've ever been sick and kind of laid around all day, and then you try to go to bed that night and you're going, I'm tired, but I can't sleep, because really you've just been laying around all day. Exercise helps us get a little more sleep. So get some activity during the day. Another thing is set up a nighttime routine. Whatever works for you that just signals your body this is what we're doing. And again, it's different for everybody. For me, I love to take a bubble bath and read. And then I go to bed, I read a little bit more, and then usually I'm somewhat into my book, and instantly my eyes are closing, because it just knows this is the routine, of what we do every single night. So set up a routine for you that's very timely. Also, pick what time you want to go to bed and stick to it. That's part of that routine also, because when we're constantly shifting and changing, and I know life happens, so this isn't this perfect thing that happens every single day. This is what can we do most of the time to set ourselves up for success, okay? Another thing is remove the electronics from your bedroom. TVs, tablets, phones, those kinds of things. Their light keeps us awake, so that's part of it. They recommend not using things like tablets and cell phones right before going to sleep, because the blue light that it puts off, or blue light, red, whatever color light it is, I don't know. The light that it puts off, let's just go with general, is not good for us, and it triggers our brain to think we should be awake. So I know things like Kindles have been changed to use a softer light, so that's a little bit different. I know people like to read with their Kindles. But that's just one thing you can do, is get the electronics out of your room. Also, if you're watching the news right before bed, I highly recommend not doing that, because that will definitely keep you up. So maybe if you are happen to watch TV, turn it off at least a half an hour before you want to go back to that routine thing. Speaking of your bedroom, removing those things from your bedroom, also setting up your bedroom for successful sleep is really important. Temperature. So if you can, make your bedroom as cool as possible. We all tend to sleep better when we're cooler. So your temperature. Blackout curtains, things like that where you're blocking the light can also be very important. Your sheets, you want to have soft sheets that you enjoy, and even just, something pretty. Make your bedroom welcoming to you. So whatever it is that you love, you walk in and you just go, this is my space that I want to relax in. Also, something that's kind of important, and I know it's difficult for people that are working at home and you don't have a lot of space, you might have your office set up in there or other things. If you can make your bedroom focused on that nighttime sleep, it's a bonus in it, because your body doesn't think, when I'm in this room I should be working on my computer or I should be on my treadmill or anything like that. It is focused on, this is the room where we come to sleep. Those people that wake up a lot in the middle of the night and can't go back to sleep, it's generally because thoughts pop in your head and you need to do things, right? And you're afraid, I'm going to fall back to sleep and forget. So put a notebook and a pen right next to your bed so that when you wake up with those thoughts, roll over, write them down. Often you can go right back to sleep. Don't eat late, and don't eat very heavy things really late. Because that can interrupt sleep, and also that caffeine. Limit that in the PM, because you know your magic time. Everybody's a little bit different on that. So just know when is kind of the cutoff for having anything that has caffeine in it that will help keep you awake. So those are just a few things that can set up your area for success, set up your bedroom for success, get your mind in the right space, and hopefully help you get to sleep a little bit better at night. Catch those Z's when you need to. Again, if you have some ideas, feel free to share them with us in the comments. If you have found something that really, really works for you, if you have found the best sheets in the world, they are so comfortable. I love bamboo sheets. So, if you found something that you absolutely love, or a trick that has helped you, please feel free to share it with us in the comments, because we can, again, all use those tips. I hope you all have a wonderful day today, and that you catch lots of Z's tonight. We will talk to you again soon. Bye.